Hello, my name's Sophie. I'm from Skutt.
Please! I'm a star!
And this is my poem, A Note from the Universe, so that you know you're not alone. In the beginning, there was a crash. And then a light. Millions of fragments shot across the emptiness to form something. Millions of now isolated fragments. Like people. I never really did understand why anyone would look at a fragment and decide it was whole. I have an easier time understanding the depth of the universe. How in the infinite cosmos there was so much more beauty out there to behold, rather than stopping to gaze upon the minuscule atom I took up in space and say, that's worth something. You might understand this. How others swiped the stars from your eyes. Sometimes the world grabs us by our hearts, pulls us into the abyss as we remember we are made of dust, and to dust we shall return, but we are made of the dust of stars. The stars that have served as a map for light years, though I do understand this is a unit of distance rather than of time, but for the sake of this poem, please stay with me. They will guide us back to our universe, which could be anywhere. Maybe we aren't meant for Earth or the sun in this universe. We've mistaken solar flares for sunlight, but remember that these kill. The nature of the universe tells us that certain quantities have an inherent uncertainty built into them, and that pairs of quantities have their uncertainties related to one another. We exist in the same quantum of reality, and isn't that a coincidence? Somewhere in there, the forces around us collapsed in on ourselves, and now we can only feel and see darkness, the ruins that we now spread, taking light after light, but I see you. Einstein's theory of general relativity states that when a massive star dies, it leaves behind a small, dense, and remnant core. These cores that we parade around so that we might fit standards are heavier than gravity. We haven't been ourselves in a long time. We've shrunken ourselves so that others are more comfortable with us. But this has spiraled into chaos, a black hole that takes goodness and transforms it into darkness and hatred and sorrow and pain. But then you see a hand and you reach for it, and then light, growth. In spite of facades, in spite of the world, if you keep us from who we are, we become someone unrecognizable in every universe. It is in the cosmos that we find fragments of who we are. Light years of wonder and wandering, not broken, just lost, trying to find our way home. And I hope that in the tomorrow of every universe, there's you, miraculous you, not an isolated fragment. A wholly essential piece that is connecting and connected to our universe.